Okay, so my hair is sister locks. The way my hair works, I wash it at home every 2 weeks, so I don't have to go into a salon. When I go into a salon to have it retightened in Ghana, it costs me about 150 cedis. In the UK, it costs me £65 to retighten it. But when I go in Ghana, when I go to the salon to retighten, they wash it before they retighten. I hope you get it.
Now, I'm sure many of you have heard about sister locks. Yeah, it's a kind of hairstyle that a lot of our women do, and it costs, like you heard, it costs between 150 and 200 cedis to just wash like a sister locks and retighten it. Just washing and retighten, not fixing the entire sister locks hair. That in itself is very expensive. Now, if you're sitting at home or you're in school, you're looking for a side hustle, and you still think that there's no job, there's nothing to do, I believe you haven't really thought well through, as in you haven't thought through the amount of money people are spending on their hair every weekend. If you're broke and still thinking about something to do, getting your hands busy, looking for a side hustle, looking for something to get you by, to pay the bills, to ward off some responsibilities, I believe one of the side hustles you might want to consider is the beauty and spa industry. Okay, now I choose to give it the name, the beauty and spa industry, because first of all, this industry is an industry that cuts across many different skills or professions, I should call it, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, you could choose to become a nail technician, makeup artist, you could choose to do massage therapy, you could choose to become a barber. It's just, there's just so much to. You could choose to fix hair, or wig, already made wig, and sell. Like, there's just so much you can do within this industry. But then I'd want to focus on, say, if you wanted to become, say, a hairstylist, okay, which is one of the jobs that really fetches money. Like, almost every weekend, women especially are doing their hair, fixing their hair for some parties, some weddings, and there's always something happening in a Ghanaian society over the weekend. And so there's just so much money to be made within that sector. And so you might want to consider, giving it a try, putting yourself to it, be determined to want to learn how to do any of these skills. Okay, now if I was to suggest, I would say first of all, you need to learn. Okay, you need to learn the skill. You need to become an apprentice if possible. Okay, and I believe that's the way to go. Perhaps you don't even have the money to go to some expensive institution or beauty school to learn to do all of these things. You could just start by becoming an apprentice. Okay, I believe there are so many people, really kind people, who will be willing to listen to you, so far as you're going to be determined to want to serve and be ready to want to learn. Okay, there's so many people, I believe, that would listen to you and offer you that space for you to learn the skill. Okay, and it shouldn't take you long. I'm one of those people who don't believe in you need to take 2 years, 3 years to be able to learn how to braid. I've seen my sister learn how to braid within a term of school, which is like less than 4 months. Okay, she learned how to braid hair, and now she's already doing it, not even as a business. She does it like a side thing. It means it is possible. Okay, so if you're really determined and really willing to put in the time and the effort to want to learn, I believe you can do it within a very short amount of time. Okay, and if you're a quick learner as well, that's an advantage to you. You might want to consider getting into this industry. Like, there's so much money to be made, trust me. If you happen to be doing, like, say, hair washing alone, just washing of hair, retouching, the very simple things. Now this cost ranges between 30 cedis and 150 cedis, depending on the kind of hair you're washing. Go offer your service, or go offer yourself to want to learn under someone who's already in the industry, or someone who's already started a business, or a professional in that sector. Okay, it would be best to learn on the job with such professions. Okay, if you can afford I'd suggest that you just go to school or enroll into some institutions that teach, all of these professions, like the makeup, the massage, and all of the hairstyling and all of that. Okay, becoming an apprentice is like one of the best ways and the cheaper ways within which you can get into this industry, and a lot of them shouldn't cost you a thing. Yes, there are people who would charge you some apprentice charges and all of that, but then there's also, I believe, there are so many people who are like willing to welcome you or willing to accept you, provided you are determined, okay, to want to learn. Okay, there are a lot of people who need help, who need assistance in their shops. Okay, but for you, it's your aim, it's your ambition to want to learn on the job. Okay, so it's up to you to find time, to sacrifice, trade off something, like trade off your time, energy, some resources to put into this. A lot will be determined by you. And if you're in school, obviously, yes, it's going to become difficult for you because you need to structure your lectures or your courses. You need to structure and find time to, but I still believe there's a way you can do this. I believe your family and friends are also there to assist you if it becomes difficult. Say you have to pay off, so there are some apprentices that you need to pay, okay, or give something, which makes sense. Okay, but of course it will sure be cheaper than going to pay something higher, which already you don't have. But this is one of the many ways you can start a side hustle. Okay, now after you have acquired the skill, the next thing I would suggest to you is to just keep perfecting your skills. Okay, try it on your family, get your friends, braid their hair, fix their hair, do the makeups for them. Whatever you want to learn, try it first on your friends and family. Okay, do it for them for free. They in turn will become the referrals for you. Like they would in turn tend to sell you to their friends and their families. Okay, and telling them about your services and all of that. Just begin to sell yourself, practice more, become perfect, keep working on yourself to become better and better and better. Keep pushing yourself. Okay, that it will be the next thing to do. And then when you have become perfect and you are so sure of yourself that yes, you can do these things very well, why not shoot it? Just go for it. Now if you want to take it a step further, why not start building a profile for yourself? Like begin to build an image for yourself, projecting yourself, what we would say branding yourself. Okay, to look and appear what you do. Okay, let your works speak for itself. You could decide to get on social media, start up an Instagram page, put your works there, let people see it, share it to your friends. Okay, you could as well get your friends to design perhaps business cards for you. Now if you're in school, this can become like a huge platform for you, okay, in reaching your friends' friends, okay, who would in turn sell you out to their friends' friends. Like what better place to explore and try your hands on or give your services than being on campus? Like there's just so many people on campus, so many people. Just imagine it be themselves, they go do the referrals give you. If say really this be what you go fit do, this be what you did do, the things you go learn, say you go fit do, go ahead and shoot it. So this video was basically to share with you all of the opportunities there is in the beauty and spa industry, or the hair and beauty industry, whichever way again you want to call it. Okay, to share my ideas, to give you an overview of all of them opportunities. Just go ahead, believe in yourself, trust that you can do it. So just build that confidence and just get it going. Just give it a try, keep perfecting yourself, keep going, and with time you realize you're already there. You might also want to progress, okay, registering your business and getting it, becoming bigger. You just never know where this thing can take you. I believe this would help you earn some side hustle rather than sitting down and complaining and waiting for some government to employ you. This is the time to get your hands dirty, learn a skill, and make some money for yourself within the beauty and spa industry. It's an industry you can never go wrong. It's an industry I believe would help you a lot if you're really ready to want to put in the time, the effort, the determination that you want to make something out of it. It would never go wrong, trust me. So in a later video, I hope to take the various professions we have mentioned within the beauty and spa industry, and detail, dive more into it, dissecting it. If you really wanted to take these businesses, a step further, branding it when it comes to business registration, branding, taking it a step further outside of campus, making it big. There's just so much money that can be made. Like, you can be cashing in every weekend. Okay, and so it's one of the things I would suggest that you consider if you're thinking about, starting up a side hustle. You're thinking about putting your money somewhere, getting something going for you, some extra income, some passive income on the side. It's also one of the industries you can get into even whilst keeping your full-time job. Okay, and so in a later video I'll break down all of the various professions you could get into, like say becoming a barber, becoming a hairstylist full-time, becoming a massage therapist, makeup, and if possible I'll try to get people who've already been into the business as well. There's just so much money, so much opportunities there is within this industry, okay, or within this space. And so don't sit down idle waiting for some government or waiting to be done with school to come join the queue of the unemployment association. Okay, you can do something for yourself even now, and especially in these times that we are in. You might want to start doing something, learn a skill, do something with your hands, rather than wait for a 30 or 27-day monthly salary, which before it even comes, naturally you spend the money already. Okay, don't wait for no one. The time to start is now, so get going. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to come your way again in yet another video. See you later.